Yeah, actually I did my presentation around time series, so I combined the data came from a sensor to do activity recognition, and I did it in my spare time. I didn't have the opportunity in my daily work to do such stuff. So as we hear a lot about IoTs, so I try to do funny things, combining all the features and all the tools to do this project. So the main goal is to do huge and the whole pipeline of demonstrations. So from the storage, listening to the sensor, doing the storage, and actually doing the prediction with Spark. And I found it very funny. We did the presentation first in a small community, and it works fine. So I improved it, and I did it a lot of time, and people loved learning how we can combine all the tools so easily and do funny stuff. Actually, it's used now by insurance company to detect collision between motorcycles while riding motorcycles, and Spotify have the same feature used now for music. When you are jogging and listening to Spotify music, you can use the same sensor, combine the data to select the most suitable rhythm and pulse to your music. So, to be honest, the sun, the first one. Actually, I get some email from Joanna and Carmel, who told me about Yes We Tech group, about how they can try to improve the women in IT here. It motivates me, as I am one of Duchess France leaders. So first of all, I tried to give a hand to the group over here, and then I heard they explained me about the first edition of Jay on the Beach. I found it funny. I found it very, very good initiative here in Malaga. I have a friend working here, and so it was a pretty good opportunity to come here, to pass by, and to share my knowledge over here, and to see tech people in Spain and so on. So it was very funny. Everything, I think, is when the project is useful, I think it's hype. We can, as doing funny things, okay, that's good, but we have to have the useful way of doing them, using them actually. So I don't know very hype ones, but I encourage every developer to try by himself and find the useful way of combining tools for IoT. As I told you about Spotify, maybe, or the usage for motorcycle collision, it was a very, very important way of to detect accidents. But I think the way of using it with Yara, for example, and Vincent, to do some switching on the lights and make the daily activity easier is a very, very good way also to do it. And the funny thing is that we can do it by our own, not only by buying new stuff, but using our smartphone, which contains a lot of sensors, using an Arduino or a Raspberry Pi to build some intelligent softwares over there. It can be very, very helpful. Or actually, we have a lot of data before, but it wasn't very, very used. But now we have the capability to analyze this huge amount of data. We have the tools to do it. We have the processor to do this computation and so on. So I think instead of doing basic thing and not funny ones, like using the Nio robot for dancing or saying hello, using it to detect elderly accident at home, or child, of course, it can be more useful. I recently have the opportunity to join a project running around the Spark and other analytics, so I'm pretty excited to join the team and deal with this analytics. I think in the future, in my personal time, not in work, I'm going to go further with this IoT stuff and maybe try to connect my own home to make my life easier and have funny stuff with the IoT things. Yesterday, I saw a very, very interesting talk about Apache Samoa, how to do data mining. So here, how we can improve analysis in continuous way. So it was very, very interesting for me. So I like it very, very much. It was done by Albert, I guess.